is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
I do my best, but my best wasn't good enough.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me.
My job. I know my job. I know my situation. I want to fight. That's my food.
Production.
Fight is gonna be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is fight week. Today is Thursday. Previews and prediction on our 7 p.m. Eastern show later on tonight. But right now, we'll get you in beating the odds TBV fashion and discuss Keith one-time Thurman's official bet. Yesterday at the press conference, he let us know that he took on quite a few bets. Yes, he did. He bet to win by KO on the first round, to win by KO on that second round, lucky number 7, and even put money on him to win by decision. Now remember, I told you guys yesterday, it's a race to 7. So you can see now Keith covering all bases. And we'll discuss those betting odds and let you know, what type of money could Keith be winning? What type of money would you win if you bet on Keith one-time Thurman or Manny Pacquiao? Now, Pacquiao isn't being as bold as Keith and coming out and saying that he's going to get any knockout. But when questioned, he reminded us that he does not bet. He's a man of faith, and so he doesn't bet. But you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Now, look, I'm going to ask for you guys to partake in this show. I think Mike is under the weather or fixing his phone. As you know, his phone's been broken for a few days, but we can't get a hold of him. So it's just me and you. And, so with callers, obviously, we'll stick around longer. And if not, then we up out of here. So Keith one-time Thurman. Let's just go to this fight. Mr. One-Time and Pacquiao. Let's get a little morning screen share in. What up? What's everybody doing? Look, see, Mike's spot all empty. Know what I'm saying? So we got to get him out of here. But let's get a little morning screen share. And this is what we got right here on, this is not FanDuel. This is DraftKings. This starts in 2 days, obviously. Let's see what props they got. But Keith's a plus 120. So you put 100, you're getting your 100 back plus 120, a total of 220. Good dodo right there, What you think? I think so. I think that's good money. Let's see some fight lines here. What do we got? Pacquiao's a minus 159. It's a tight fight. It is a tight fight. But you ain't making much on Pacquiao, But if you consider Pacquiao like you considered Mayweather, like, he's a shoe-in to win versus basically anyone he fights, well, then there's free money there, right? You can put big dough on Pac to make up for the little bit of odds, but it's sure money. Think about the people that bet on on Floyd versus everyone he's fought. It was sure money. They knew he was winning. So they could take out a second mortgage. You know what I mean? they could borrow 5,000 from somebody because they knew he was winning. Now, I'll be honest, I don't care when Floyd fought. I never was that confident. I could never always just bet on Floyd. I mean, I just started betting. Y'all know that anyway. Y'all been listening to the show. Very hard for me to let go of some money. But the over-under is at minus 400 and plus 275 under. So they believe this fight is going over 10 rounds, which is right on par with Keith Thurman's last couple of fights, right? He has been going the distance. He ain't been one time. And Pacquiao, while he's been able to get knockouts over Lucas Matisse, he wasn't able to knock out Broner, who's never been stopped, so no knock on him. But Keith one-time Thurman has also never been stopped. And that's why the plus money is at under 10.5 rounds. I don't know that it can happen earlier. Like, I don't see Pacquiao stopping Keith sooner. And, man, I don't know if Keith can do it, right? Like, he hasn't gotten a knockout in a minute, you know? It's been a minute for Keith, so I don't know. I don't know if he can do it. Now, let's see what other props they have here before I get back to the screen share. So, we got Manny Pacquiao on points after 12 rounds is plus 150. That's not bad. Whoa. That is not bad. Keith Thurman on points plus 188. That is also not bad. I mean, this fight is tight, bro. Look, Manny Pacquiao by knockout. If you believe he's going to knock Keith out, they're giving you plus 400. And if you believe Keith's going to knock him out, they're giving you plus 550. This is a very good fight to bet on. Sheesh. After 12 rounds. Yeah, man. That's the decision. I mean, damn, that's a bet right there. That is a bet. So, here's what Keith bet on. To win the fight in round, Keith Thurman round 1 is 6. Wow. Plus 6,600. That is a lot. That means, man, shit. Now, look, I don't have money like that, right? But simple math is simple math, right? And if we pick Keith in round 1 and we put that yard on there, look at what it gives you. If you believe in Keith and you got 100 to spare, he could possibly win you 67. Now, do we bet $100 on Keith just saying I'm knocking out Pacquiao in the first round? Like, again, he hasn't gotten a knockout in so long. Is his shoulder back? When Andre Ward came off the surgery, was he able to stop Barrera? I think so, right? I think he stopped Barrera because, let me check that on my phone so I don't double screen share. But I think he might have stopped Barrera off his injury. But Ward is Ward, right? Ward has always been technically sound and better than Keith Thurman. He's always gotten hit less than Keith Thurman. But let's check. Barrera was down in the third. Man, I swear I hate BoxRec on a mobile phone, right? They stay with the pop-up ads and the redirects and shit. So he dropped them in round 3. Ward lost 1 point for a low blow. Dang, he stay getting low blows. Some of them don't get officially counted as low blows, but he won by decision, so he didn't beat Barrera coming off the surgery by knockout. He even got a decision on Brand. He went 3 straight decisions till he got the final KO to the body on Kovalev, but he wasn't considered a puncher either, right? Keith is considered a puncher. So let's change that. Keith said round 3, right? So what we got? We got Keith Thurman. No, he said round 2. Where's that at? Right here. Keith Thurman round 2. So we get rid of this one. And it's the same thing, you know? You make 5,000 off that 100. So Thurman said 7, and that's 3,300. So you make 3,300 off that 7th round knockout. And then, you know, if you go with the decision and you're betting 100, you're making your 100 plus 188 back, you know? Now, this is the thing, man. If you got that dough, I mean, I don't know, man. I like Thurman by decision, I swear. That, especially after seeing that prop bet. Wow. That's nice. That is nice. I really do like that. What about you guys? What do you think about those betting lines, how even they are, and how enticing, right? Like, they're set up to get you to bet because, I mean, they're just good lines. Thurman by decision, plus money. Pacquiao by decision, plus money. Pacquiao by knockout, plus money. You know, Thurman by knockout, plus. It's just too easy. I like it. I really do like it. Set up well. Set up well to make some bets there, man. It's all about your fighter coming through. But I guess the story of today is he mad? Is Thurman crazy so, you know, they believe putting this money down? Or is he just stirring up the pot, further building this fight? I don't know. So like I told you guys, I got no co-host. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can join us on patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice tomorrow for our betting show, as these lines are going to get even juicier. You know, people are going to start dumping money now, and tomorrow this will look better, in my opinion. And you can be there when we decide how we're going to bet this, whether it be straight, which straight is good if you're a baller, but we like to do parlays around here and get that bread. You see, Ness won a 14 parlay last week. You know, stick with me. I know we haven't been as consistent on the betting show recently, and that's only because we didn't have a betting site. Now we got DraftKings in New Jersey, so I have, you know, reason to be on the show. Like, it sucked when I couldn't use FanDuel because they had no fights, and only Mike could talk because he was using 5 dimes. Now things have changed. DraftKings is fully loaded. Let's go back to there. I wish I had an affiliate, I swear, because I'm recommending them. If you go back here, look, we're here, and they're fully loaded with fights, right? All we got to do is go back to boxing. However we do that, let's try this. Backspace. And look at all these fights, bro. Is this? No, that's tennis. Where we got? We got to get the boxing. How the hell I get the boxing on this hoopty? Let's try home again. On the road again. Oh, I seen the all sports tab right there. Boxing. So, look at all these fights. I never had this many fights on FanDuel. You got Jason Quigley versus Terriano Johnson today, which is a good fight. We should do a betting show today. You got Teofimo Lopez today. Oh, no, that's tomorrow at 11. You got Lawrence Okoli Saturday. You got Richard Ragpo Saturday. You got Derek Chisora, Arthur Spielka. Good fight to bet on Saturday. David Allen, David Price. Good fight to bet on Saturday. Michael Sorro. Good fight to bet on. Dillian White, Oscar Rivas. Tight fight. But hey, at least it's a familiar fight to bet on. Caleb Plant, Mike Lee, Louis Neary. I mean, I've never had this many fights. I'm so excited to bet this week. It's going to go fucking down. Really, it is. Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yard is it for all you Lions only or Lions in the camp. He's plus 200. Get your money in now. You know, I mean, you know, free tip, don't put it in now. This fight's happening in Russia. I'm sure the Russians are going to start dumping money. But the issue is it's in Russia, man. We got to wait to see what type of officials. I don't want you betting your money and then, you know, it's all hometown officials and hometown cooking going on over there, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so many fights, man. DraftKings is popping, and I'm very happy with them. Quick payouts. They didn't give me any bonus though. Like, you're supposed to get a bonus when you deposit. I didn't get no bonus, man. I got Sergio Gomez on the super chat says, I want to see Jamal move up to 168 and fight Benavidez. Yeah, like you mean like Canelo did, and who else is moving up to 68 right now? Wasn't Demetrius Andrade saying he would move up to fight Billy Joe, Robert Stewart says, bet Thurman to win and hedge with a draw and possibly even throw something on Thurman to stop Pac-Man. Easy money. Hey, man, if you believe in Thurman, then it is easy money. I'm telling you that right now. But if you believe in Pac, they're giving you nice odds on knockout and decision and per round, to be honest with you, man. Per round. Imagine Pacquiao could pull off another Ricky Hatton-type knockout. Whoa! Let me go out to my callers, man. Let's do this. Let's open up these phone lines. You want us to stick around, call in. The number to call is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Now, check it out. On patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice, I got a post where, I'm asking for you guys to help out if you can. We are trying to do this London trip with Wilder. He doesn't give anyone else this type of coverage, so we could possibly be with Wilder a total of 4 days in London. Check out all the details on patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice if you're interested in helping the Boxing Voice make this happen to bring you that ill coverage, right? I mean, hey, even though the video got took down, I was the only man with the Billy Joe Saunders chicken incident video, right? Other than bullshit videos in the from people, I had the whole full clip, and couple million people that got to see it before it got took down seen what happened. I don't know what happened. Hopefully you seen the video. But Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter, we're going out to the sponsors. Let's do it.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
And also, man, if you are a fan of TBV, if you love TBV, just look at it like this, man. Think about it. Me hanging with Wilder in London for 4 days, getting you hours, countless hours of content, only helps raise that profile to further ensure bigger and better interviews, It just gets the profile up. I mean, there's nothing more to say other than that.
It is hard to continue developing new content and covering the sport as thorough as we do without contributions from loyal listeners like you. If you enjoyed listening to the Boxing Voice Radio and find it informative and entertaining, please consider making a donation.
Nah, Troy, as much as I promote Wilder, no, he can't pay for my flight. I won't lie and say that I wish he would, but no, he's not. So it's on me, right? Like, this is a hustle. And, my whole thing was voice of the people, right? You are the people. I go out there and I ask your questions. People thought I'm a fan of Thurman, so I'm going to be soft on Thurman. I pushed him. People thought I'm a fan of Earl, so I'm going to be soft on Earl. I pushed him. Same for Wilder. Same for everybody. And that's what you get when you pledge to be a patron of the Boxing Voice. You are ensuring that I'm going to be out there giving them hardball questions, not these other whack-ass niggas asking about hand sanitizer, what's in your bag, what's your golf swing, all that garbage you don't want to know. I'm the dude out there telling Floyd to his face, why you paying McDonald $1.5 million not to wear his Everlast MX gloves? That's me. I'm the one telling LB, open up the briefcase and show me the pay-per-view numbers. I'm the one putting pressure on niggas left and right. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, Dominic in Seattle, good morning. Talk to us.
I think it's crazy that Keith Thurman is betting so much money thinking he's going to 100% win in the first and second round. That's crazy.
7th and
he
decision.
got the money, he can do it.
1st, 2nd, 7th by knockout. 1, 2, and 7 by knockout. Plus he's hedging it with a decision bet.
How much money is he putting down for all those rounds?
Well, he didn't come out and say again, but the first amount that he said physically to me which it was mentioned like in the media, and I confirmed it with him in our video, was 10,000 per round.
Damn.
So that's something like 66
to a boxer.
What? 66 extra $1,000, homeboy? 66 extra $1,000.
Oh yeah. But Floyd was putting down like
Actually, I think it
100.
might even be more, bro. Because if 100 wins you 6,000, it's 66,000. That's a lot, champ. That's a lot. That's a whole new car.
That is.
That's a whole new car right there.
And I heard he got a Prius, so you probably gonna get that brand new Prius.
Nah, champ. He got a Prius. He got 2 Shelbys. He's got a 7 Series. A 7 Series BMW. Like he but my man is normal. You see, he got a 7 Series. He ain't gonna get nothing flashy. 7 Series, maybe 70-something thousand. It could get into the hundreds depending which one you rocking with, but he ain't getting out of his bridges. Yeah. So 66 when you're driving a $100,000 car, that's pretty good money.
Are we betting on the show? Are you gonna have a bet?
Hell yeah, we having a betting show tomorrow. We having a betting show tomorrow. We might even have one today.
What time?
Listen, Mike is MIA. We don't know if he's sick, okay, or phone getting fixed. I'm just trying to figure it out with him. But we definitely having one tomorrow at 5, like we told you. Okay. But today I want to do another one because there's Friday fights, right? We got Quigley versus Terriano Johnson.
You better be talking about Deontay Wilder too.
What do you mean?
You know that news.
He ain't got no fight though.
No, he got news today. I ain't gonna say because I'm gonna let you do your thing.
All right, well, we'll see what he got. White. I mean, the Dillian White thing. Look, I had some people in the mastermind chat wanted to talk about it. That show couldn't win the. I'm gonna get to some other callers though, my ringer. That show didn't win the whatever. The rights to be the main show of the morning, but it doesn't mean that we can't come back with it again. Don't know where Mike is, but I could come back again and do this Dillian White show. I don't see why. I mean. It seems like it sucks to be Dillian White at this point, but I guess we'll talk about that on its own show. I'm going to go out to my boomeranger in the UK. Deej, talk to me. Good morning or good afternoon to you. How are you, brother?
Yo, how's it going? You cool?
I'm cool, brother. I'm cool.
Yeah, I was just wondering why Dillian White's just so slept on at the moment still. No one's talking about him, especially now. But no one's really buying this fight now. And it's got me scratching my head.
I mean, Rivas is an unknown, right? And look, we're going to talk about that on today's show, the previews and predictions show. But Rivas is a bit unknown, and I believe he was losing to Brian Jennings until he knocked him out. So it's like if Brian Jennings can outbox you, then the longer jabbing, stiffer jabbing, better counter puncher, stronger puncher in Dillian White shouldn't have an issue. I mean, let's see what the sports books have it. Screen sharing here, and we got Dillian White. We go to his fight, and he's a minus 480. So look at the difference. Pacquiao Thurman is a tighter fight than Dillian White versus Rivas, and that's because they know White is the favorite. Dillian White, after 12 rounds, is a plus 110. So if you believe he's going to win a decision, which he probably will, even though we didn't ever see Rivas, right? We don't know. Rivas ain't been in there with a puncher, to know if he's going to make it 12 rounds. But Dillian has a plus 110 by decision. Oscar Rivas by KO is plus 650, so they don't even think he could knock out Dillian White. Wow. Dillian White by KO is plus 150. They think he's getting the knockout, or he's closer of getting the knockout than Rivas is. And Rivas points after 12 is a plus 7. Oh my God, they have no belief in Rivas. None. That is, well, there you go. That's your answer, Deej. Let me get to Troy in Baltimore. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
All good, man. All good. You on that speaker, though, man. You on that speaker. I'm going to come back to you when you get off of that. We going out to maybe Mitty or just a block caller. Who's this? 111111111. Hello.
There you go. That's your answer, Deej. Let me get to...
Sir, we can hear you. We can hear the playback, but you have to unmute your radio and talk. You ready? Or you just listening? All right, just listening, no problem. Well, let me get this Skype machine back. All right, so my block caller has dropped off. Let's go back to Troy. Troy, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to us.
I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but I'm on a bus, and that's the air conditioner. So, but I don't really call in during these shows about bets and so forth and so on. But you got to take this into account, right? I think Thurman is he's trying to push the fight. He's selling the fight because, one, he's married, and no married man is going to bet on himself in the first round his entire purse to knock anybody out, because he has to go home to his wife. Okay?
Nah, he's not
So
betting his
that ain't gonna
purse.
happen. Now, what's he betting?
Where'd you hear that, bro? He's only betting 10,000.
I think I saw it on the. Oh, okay. Oh, only 10,000?
10 on the first,
Okay,
10 on the second, 10 on the third, and allegedly 10 by
that's
decision.
still, 120,000, right?
No.
That's still 120,000
No,
if
it's
he doesn't
40.
take him out.
It's 40,000 that he will spend. But if he wins,
Okay.
if he hits any one of them, he gets all his money
Right.
back.
Okay, that's cool. That sounds like a safe bet for a husband. Okay.
So
Yeah,
wait,
'cause I could've swore that
your whole thing is that the wife wouldn't allow him to do this? Is that what you're trying to say?
You've been married before, man. So you know that your wife is not going to let you bet your whole check on the first 3 minutes of the fight.
No, but listen, look, I hear you, bro. But we are also not we're also not in their tax bracket. Like, I'm pretty sure Keith has millions to fall back on.
That's true too.
But I agree.
What's better than old money?
But
New
I
money.
agree. Listen, I agree that it would be a stupid thing to do to bet your entire check. Those are just bravado bets. Pride getting in the way. I talked to Keith when I was down in Florida for this fight. He did not say anything about betting his check. He told me 10,000 per round. So I don't know nothing about that whole check shit.
I got a question I always want to ask you, man. If somebody gave you the reins to like a multi-million-dollar corporation, what would you do with it?
I mean, obviously it depends on what corporation, because I got to be passionate about whatever I'm doing, or else
You already have one, though. Brother. And at times I don't think you even realize that.
I mean, the issue is finances, man. That
I don't know.
What is it called? That phrase is real, man. It takes money to make money. Like, look, right now, I could raise my profile by doing that Wilder trip, and instead you're joking about Wilder should be paying for it, and all I'm thinking about is this is the next step. This is how I'm gonna get more exposure. This is how I'm gonna build this brand. So, that's how it works, man. It's an uphill battle. But I don't mind it, because it's something that I love to do. And that's why I said, if someone gave me a corporation, it wouldn't matter. It matters what's that corporation. Am I going to be as passionate about that as I am about boxing? Am I going to love to do it? Am I going to travel and leave my family behind at the drop of a dime when I need to make a business trip? I don't know. It depends on what it is that I'm doing. And as far as boxing, yeah, for boxing, I do that. For boxing, a drop of a dime, I'm on a plane, trying to get the best coverage possible, because I know that it's going to further me. Look, shout out to Cynthia Conti, man. Shout out to Cynthia Conti. You guys have seen her on our live shows at Canelo Triple G in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas. She works with Ring TV, and she is now hosting the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, right? So, like, everyone gets their opportunities when it comes to them. You just got to keep working, and, she got hers, right? So I see people like Conti and Villegas and Phelps and all the others that continue to be successful as inspiration, right? Because it just lets me know, hey, if I keep working, it can happen for me. Now the issue with me is, I want to stay here, man. I want to be Young Turk status here. I don't want to go anywhere. So I just need those big videos to get me bigger, so that these shows are bigger and more people are watching. If I could have that Joe Rogan fan base, and I know that's dreaming, but hey, a man's got a dream, right? I know Joe Rogan had Fox and UFC, and then he did Fear Factor, so he's he's put it in. He's also a stand-up comic, so it's totally wrong of me to compare, which I'm not. I am dreaming. So I'm trying to restart this Skype machine because it had some issues when I had my man Deej on the line. But all right, so we're back with this. Let me see, logging in. I tell you, these are the back end things that you don't know about when I got Mike on. Mike will usually take over here while I'm fixing other stuff, but now I got to ramble and scramble at the same time. But Friday, guess what? We gonna gamble, baby. I'm telling you, I'm feeling strongly, man. I don't know. It's money to make, too. It ain't just Keith. You ain't got to fall for that. But that plus money on both. I'm hedging. I'm just letting y'all know. That's free advice I'm giving you right now. I'm hedging, man. Fuck that. Didn't I hedge last week and came off on top? I'm telling you. You got to hedge these days, man. Shit, boxing is crazy, man. You never know what's going to happen. All right. Skype is booting up. Let's see. Boom. All right, what we got? Skype is open. Nesta Gibbs on Skype. Hit me up if you want to keep this thing going. Nesta Gibbs on Skype. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, man. It helps with the visibility of the show. Lets me know that you enjoy me waking up every day and doing this show. You know what I mean? And that's all I really want to do, man. I want to do this show 3 times a day if I could. But sometimes that news just doesn't. It ain't worth it sometimes, man. Like, I wish you guys was as hardcore as me, right? Because I would have done, like, announcements on DeMarco Jamal James. Like, look, we haven't even talked about Ugas Figueroa. Figueroa used to be one of my favorites, man. Not that when I say favorite, don't automatically think, oh, favorite, you think he was going to make it. No. He was just one of those guys. I really liked his story. De La Hoya signed that kid at like 17, went to his high school, bro, in front of his whole high school. And I like to put myself in their shoes, man. Could you imagine when you was in high school and Oscar De La Hoya comes through there with a contract in front of your whole high school? Bro, the pussy that must have been dropping off my man because of that. And then he actually was winning. He's still undefeated. Yo, his biggest issue was discipline, man. Discipline. Oh, shit. Coffee getting cold. We got callers. Let's go out to him. Boomerang status.
BoxingVoice.com.
It's money to shit. Working that brick. Burning like swish. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the work.
Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. Dazn, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year. And it's fight week. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Ness, I've been saying it all week long. This is the last fight ever for Manny Pacquiao, the great fighter, 8-division world champion. His last fight, and it's your boy Keith Thurman that's gonna get the job done. When Mayweather fought Pacquiao, he wasn't talking about me, son. Duck me, son. When Mayweather fought against Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather wasn't talking about knocking him out. Mayweather wasn't talking shit, talking about crucifying him. Keith Thurman is saying all the right things. He's unfiltered. I like Keith Thurman. Ness, you sold me on him. And, I can't wait for your trip with Deontay Wilder, by the way. Tomorrow I'm going to get paid. Friday payday. You feel me? I'm sending $100. I'm setting the bar, $100 to the Boxing Voice so we can be with Deontay Wilder, Ness. And thank you, Deontay Wilder, the greatest fighter of all time. I need everybody in the chat to donate to the Boxing Voice so we can get this quality with Deontay Wilder. Ness, thank you. We appreciate everything. And this in the UK. Y'all taking over the UK. You worldwide with this shit. God damn it. Hey, it's all good, Ness. Fight week. Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao is over. It's the funeral. Everybody wear all black. Let's go.
H Money, thank you for the energy early in the morning. We needed you. Deed, you back. Talk to me.
Yeah, what's up? So, yeah, I wanted to know a little bit more about this trip to UK. Why is Wilder going there?
Well, he's got the show fighter. He's got actually a bunch of stuff lined up. So he's going to be all over the UK doing, media stuff. And I'll just get to be that behind the scenes camera, man. It captures everything,
Yeah, well, enjoy your time there. And
if it happens, we don't know if it's happening yet, brother. I mean, he's going for sure. He's going for sure. But
let's make this happen. Everyone start donating. Let's make this happen. Still, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys been shoplifting. People
you never
been
know,
hitting the
too,
lights.
man. He could be announcing the fight, right? I mean, Fury's from over there. Fury said he signed his. Actually, I doubt that. With everything that's going on, I doubt he's going to announce. I know he has a couple of media obligations, right? Because Jack is the Truth, who works with us in the UK. He had a contact him, and, she was already trying to set interviews up for him with Wilder on Friday. So the thing that me and Wilder going to, which is a black tie event, I think it's called Show Fighter. I'm not going unless I go, right? So anyway, I think it's called Show Fighter. That's on Saturday, so he's got stuff all week, basically.
No, but I want you to see this still, because you're going to see that this guy gets crazy.
Oh, no, I was in Belfast with him, brother. I was in Belfast, and I recorded all that. He gets a lot of love out there. The whole who are you shit, it doesn't work in the UK because they know him in the UK like a motherfucker. And the thing is with him is that he stops and gives everybody a picture and an autograph. It takes an hour to get wherever he's going.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get you there. We get you there. So, yeah, we just need everyone to donate and do their bit. So, yeah, nice. Well, hopefully we'll get there. And hopefully your bets come through on this weekend, too. So, let's get to the betting show.
Yeah, but speaking of bets, how are you picking this fight? I mean, does the old legend still have it, or is Keith going to make legacy here?
All right, okay, so I think Thurman's the only person who could realistically get a knockout in this fight. I'm just judging back on the lack of knockouts that Manny Pacquiao's delivered. I also think, I don't know. I don't know. I think if there is a knockout, he's going to have to work for it. I'm seeing sort of 7th or 8th. I think them early knockouts that you're got the big prices on, I've got big prices on for a reason. I think you really need to work out the old dog and get the timing down, a little bit like when Marquez did, to be honest. Because if you get the timing down,
I agree. I agree. But has anyone ever came out to knock Pacquiao out in the first round? Has anyone ever come out throwing bombs in that first round? And that's what we got to see, because usually the first round is the round that you can catch somebody cold because they are cold. You just got to swing for them fences. Let's go out to Mastermind in the Nolia. N.O., talk to me.
Man, Ness, bro, what is you talking about swinging bombs and shit, man? You heard me?
I mean, he came out
man,
swinging
we
bombs.
know about to happen, man.
He came out swinging bombs in the first 3 rounds of the Diego Chavez fight, first 3 rounds of the Robert Guerrero fight. They just could have good chins. Pacquiao's a smaller man moving up.
So Pacquiao got a good chin. He like, fuck the knockout. I'm just going like box. I'm gonna box this shit out of him.
Absolutely. If he can't knock him out, why not go for the decision that he already put money on? He put money on the decision.
Why not keep giving him that hot mustard all night? Why not that? Get that motherfucker that hot mustard. If he can take that shit all night, well, that's bad for him. That's bad for him. He gonna be pissing blood and shit tonight. Fuck that. You dig? Spence ain't get the knockout against Mikey, but he got that fucking hot mustard all fucking night. 12-0. That's what I want to see. When Keith Thurman gonna give a motherfucker 12-0 instead of that 7-round shit? Man, you fighting for your life every big fight. You know what I'm saying? You fighting for your fucking life. Man, get this motherfucker out of here and show everybody you're a superstar. When we gonna get our Diego Corrales, our motherfucking the other fight, man, out there in Atlantic City, man. Your boy, man.
So he wasn't trying to knock out Sean Porter to the end of the fucking fight, throwing bombs. He threw
one fight, man.
Come on,
one fucking fight. What about Bundu? Why you let Bundu make
back? Boomerang back. We going out to Mastermind on V. Where you been at?
You know me, I'm out here trying to make some moves and stuff like that. So, I'm busy. But the hater just got off the phone. You tripping, bro. Like, you ain't invited to this fight party talking crazy like that, bro. You tripping. But yeah, man, tripping, man. He a hater, straight up. I didn't talk to about Thurman. He a hater on the low. So you can't listen to him when he talk about Thurman. Anybody else, he a fire talker. But I'm gonna make a prediction here. Keith Thurman knock him out, dramatic fashion. He gonna be probably top 4 cash cows because the way Pacquiao got a following, and if the knockout nasty, then the boxing is back on the scene. We got heavyweights talking shit, and we got the 147 talking shit. This be the perfect thing. Keith Thurman is the best representation of 147. Even though Spence is fired, none of them talk. We need a talker. We need a Floyd Mayweather Jr. who talk and who actually knock people out. So my prediction is he's gonna be part of the cash cow system if he knock him out, especially early 1, 2, 3 rounds. Oh, it's a wrap, Jack, and I'm out.
Yo, what would boxing be like, man? Like, let's just think about that for a second. Either way, though, if Pacquiao got a fantastic stoppage early, if Thurman got it, like, how does that change the landscape of boxing? What happens next? If that could happen. Let me go out to Richmond, California. This is actually Noah, not Richmond. What up, Noah?
What's poppin', TVZ?
Hey, Noah, real quick, off topic. Do you train people like in boxing? Because someone texted me asking me, could I give them their number? So I need your permission, obviously. But they want that. They want to be trained. One of the listeners.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
So
Send it my way, man.
I'm about
Send
to
it my
text
way.
him your number now. All right, go for it, champ.
Yeah. Hey, that Jesse James, is that his name? DeMarco? Y'all see that last week? I didn't get a chance to touch on that. What a fight, bro.
Jamal James versus DeMarco, yes.
Yeah. What a fight, bro. What a fight. I mean, fundamentally, he did a lot of things wrong. He was giving up his height. He was doing a lot of things, but he made a great fight. He made the fight a lot tougher than it should have been. But damn, I'm so glad he did.
But he always do that. That's been the knock on him, that he doesn't fight with his height.
I know. He like Paul Williams.
And look at what he did, though. Look at what he did. He went to war with a 30-pounder. Like, he wilding. DeMarco started his career. DeMarco fought John Molina at 26 or 30 at one point.
I know. I live boxing like you do, bro. I live it. But that's what I was saying. We were saying that last night. I was talking to my nephews. I was like, that's what my nephews were saying. Why is he fighting him inside like that? And then, my nephews are two different fighters. Like, one is more of skill, the other one's more of a will fighter. And my nephew was saying, Jihad was telling him that he's trying to bang him out. He's trying to take his will from him. He's trying to take his will from him. 90 seconds. Box. And I can understand that. Yeah, you can tame people like that. You can bang them on the inside because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to bang him on the inside. I can't do that. So now I'm trying to grow a brain, and I'm going to think on the outside and lose this decision. That's what I thought. But no, he kept walking in the kitchen, and it was just, I don't know why he was taking that punishment. But as a fan, hey, man, I'm there. I'm here for it. Another thing, so y'all trying to get over there.
60 seconds.
I'm going to try to hit up this Patreon real quick, man, so I can support you, man, so I can try to get you over there, man. I'm going to be a boomeranger for the rest of this month, man, so we can try to get y'all over there, because last time when you was over in Belfast, that shit was popping, nigga. Niggas throwing pies and shit. Nigga Wilder getting off, greeting AJ in the motherfucking airport. That shit was crazy, bro. So, yeah, we got to get you back over there, man. That's my call, man. Hey, man, all y'all out there, shoplifters, everybody else, man, let's try to get, man, throw $10 on it, man. Let's try to get Ness over there so we can get that good content, man. TBV for life, man. I'm out.
Noah, man, enjoy the rest of your day, and expect a call from Lauren, a.k.a. Maserati. He'll be in Border Wars September 13th. He's going to be taking on Fern Gully. And now it looks like he found himself
10 seconds.
a new trainer, a TBV listener. So I'm excited for that. Oh, there go Mike in the chat. What the fuck? Yo, Mike, where you at? Dude don't answer no calls, no texts, but he on the chat. You believe this, y'all? Damn. Yo, grimy. That's how I gotta find out you alright? Sheesh. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Want to send a quick super chat from Edward Santiago. Says, keep building and grinding, TBV. We appreciate it, man. That's all we're trying to do around here is put in the good work and fight the good fight. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Hopefully everything's good with Mike, and we can come back and you know what? There really can't be a betting show today because there's only one fight, and that's the Jason Quigley Terriano Johnson fight. So if you want to bet on that, cool, but there's really, unless you're gonna bet on that one and parlay it with other fights from later on in the week, right? But there's only one fight, so it's either a straight bet, or piggyback that shit until tomorrow's and Saturdays. But yeah, man, catch us on the next one. Peace.